Enlightenment. Before I get going on this video, I am extremely surprised that I have not made a video on enlightenment before. It is really, really interesting on how I have talked a lot about it, yet I have not dedicated a video on it. So let's get going. Many people have heard of enlightenment, and many people who are in spirituality have a good book definition of what it means. But however, very few are actually enlightened. Very few actually embody someone who is enlightened. Most people have way too much of an overstimulated mind to actually be enlightened, as to be enlightened requires calmness, stillness, clarity. And also, many people have not dealt with the interior darkness in order to be really enlightened. And another part of this is most people have all the weight of the past that are still weighing them down, and that again prevents enlightenment. So many people who pursue enlightenment and proclaim to be enlightened are actually fooling themselves. They're putting on a good show. And all it takes is one comment sometimes to see how they react, and they react in a violent sense, or they try to control, or they turn right down rude. And then we see how their act is falling apart, where they're not as enlightened as they put out to be. So while we have this darkness that we have inside in our interior world, we cannot be enlightened. As being enlightened means to bring light into our very being. So in, within, light, and ment means mental. But I would like to say that it has to be your whole soul. So your emotions need to be enlightened, your words, the way that you see the world. And also, enlightenment means to be as light as a feather. And there's this idea that in order to enter heaven, our heart needs to be as light as a feather. And I'm wondering how many people have a heart that is this light